Yeah, it's Ken Kraetzer for CaMMVetsMedia at Army Spring Football Practice. Have a chance to talk to Army linebacker Kalib Fortner. Kalib, I saw you out there directing traffic during the middle of practice today. What was it like for you? What did you accomplish today?
Today was just another day to get better as a defense. You know, we put in some of the back end of the defensive install for everybody in the spring, and I think we're just doing a better job of kind of attention to detail with the little things like the advanced tackling we preach with, hands down, striking the hip, and just all the little things I think everybody's getting better at.
How is it for you as you're approaching your senior year, getting set, being a leader out on the field? You've had a lot of playing time, made a lot of plays, but what is it like to now be approaching your senior year?
Yeah, I think I've been fortunate here. I played early, and I continue to play. Injuries have stayed away, but I think senior year is more about just winning, focus on winning, and that was the case last year as well. But we had a lot of good leadership. I'm sorry, and it's a lot of big shoes to fill here. But this is the most important thing here is to win, and so that's going to be my main objective this fall is just to do anything I can to help the team win.
Well, last year it seemed the defense really came together. There were a number of new players in the lineup, but the defensive team just seemed to mature as the season went along, and obviously a 12-2 season. What really worked well last year and helped the defense?
I think we were a very unselfish defense, and what I mean by that is guys were playing within the confinements of their 111th, and they were doing the things necessary to knock the ball down behind the line of scrimmage, if not at the line of scrimmage. And I think that was the biggest thing that we carried from the back end of 2023 season is just guys playing together, playing their fits correctly, and then just knocking the ball down and not having this big explosive plays that the offense was getting kind of near the start of that 2023 year, and then we continued that through the entirety of the season. Besides 2 games, of course, but it was just a great year overall for the defense.
Absolutely. Now tell us a little bit about your academic side and doing all the military drill and approaching being a senior from being in the Corps of Cadets.
So I study civil engineering here, and typically the spring semesters have been pretty heavy. This semester has been pretty heavy, obviously, and spring football basically in the season again, but you still have the same course load. So it's just been the matter of balancing both and finding a happy medium, and I find a way every time. And it's just I love the pressure and the stress here at the academy. I think it forges me into a good man, a good leader, and just excited to be here.
And just thoughts on approaching spring practice. You got your spring game coming up, and then you've got another season coming up in the fall. What are some of the keys for you?
I think the biggest key for me is just vocal leadership. We had a group of guys last year where they didn't really need to be vocal at times just because the team itself, the group of guys in each position room were leaders, and this team is a little different. It's not very common for a freshman class to come in here at Army and win 12 games. So just preaching hard work, effort, discipline, toughness, strength, trust, love, commitment, all those attributes that we preach. I think that's what this team needs in order to be successful, and I'm just excited to do that for this team.
Absolutely, Kalib Fortner. It's really good to watch you play, watch you as you lead on defense here in spring practice. It's very noticeable. Good to see you tonight.
Thanks, sir. Great to see you.
Good to see you. It's Ken Kraetzer for CaMMVetsMedia.